Welcome, dear listeners. Today, we are going to explore a powerful truth that guides success, shapes character, and builds trust. Actions speak louder than words. In life, it is easy to talk about dreams, make promises, and say what we plan to do. But real progress does not come from talking. It comes from doing. Our actions show our true intentions, our discipline, and our commitment far more clearly than any sentence can. When we act with consistency, courage, and sincerity, we prove who we are, not just to others, but to ourselves. So today, let's reflect on why taking action matters, how daily effort shapes our future, and why living by example makes us stronger and more respected. Let your actions be your voice, and let your results tell your story. There is a famous saying that we hear many times in life: actions speak louder than words. These 5 simple words carry a very deep truth. They remind us that what we do has more meaning, more impact, and more value than what we say. Anyone can say beautiful sentences, make promises, and talk confidently about plans. Yet, only those who turn their words into real action are the ones who create change, earn respect, and move toward success. Words are powerful. They can inspire people, express feelings, and share ideas. However, words without action lose their meaning. A person can say they care, they will work hard, or they will improve themselves. But without acting, these words are empty, like a tree without roots or a candle without fire. In life, it is our actions that show our true character, our real intentions, and our deepest beliefs. Actions show commitment. When someone takes action, it demonstrates that they are serious and determined. Many people talk about their dreams, but only a few wake up early, practice, study, and push themselves every day to make those dreams real. It is easy to talk about success. It is much harder to work for it. When we act, we create evidence. For example, saying, "I am loyal," is simple, but loyalty is proven through consistent behavior, especially during difficult times. Saying, "I care about you," is sweet, but care is shown through attention, patience, and support. Words might impress people for a moment, but actions build trust for a lifetime. Another reason actions matter more is that actions bring results. A student can say they want to be excellent in school. They can talk about wanting good grades, wanting to speak English fluently, or wanting to enter university, but only studying every day, practicing English regularly, finishing homework, and asking questions lead to real improvement. Results always come from actions, not wishes. Every action reflects what we truly believe in. If someone says kindness is important, their actions will show kindness. If they say honesty matters, they will act honestly even when nobody is watching. A person's actions are like a mirror of their inner world. This is why our actions create our reputation. For example, a teacher who talks about discipline and effort gains more respect when students see them preparing lessons carefully and supporting students patiently. A leader who encourages teamwork becomes inspiring when they also work with the team and not just give orders. A parent who teaches values like respect and responsibility makes a greater impact by demonstrating those values at home. Children do not always listen to what adults say, but they always observe what adults do. Employees do not follow just speeches. They respect leaders who lead by example. Friends trust those who show loyalty through behavior, not those who only say nice things. Sometimes the strongest people are the quiet ones. They do not announce every goal or tell everyone about their plans. They simply work in silence, move step by step, and let their results speak. This silent strength is powerful. When goals are spoken too early, sometimes the motivation disappears. But when someone quietly works, they save their energy for real action. Athletes practice thousands of hours without talking about it. Students who succeed in exams spend time reading instead of wasting time bragging. Entrepreneurs build ideas quietly and surprise the world when they launch something great. Silent work creates loud success. There is a danger in speaking too much without acting. People who make big promises but do not follow through eventually lose trust. In relationships, broken promises hurt feelings. In work, failing to deliver damages reputation. In personal development, promises without actions lead to disappointment and lack of self-confidence. When someone constantly says, "I will do it," but does not act, they start believing their own excuses. Confidence does not grow by talking. Confidence grows by doing. The world respects doers, those who turn plans into reality. Speaking is not enough. True growth happens through practice, effort, and perseverance. Examples in daily life. The idea, "actions speak louder than words," appears in many situations. Friendship. A true friend is not someone who only says, "I care about you." A true friend is someone who shows up, supports us, listens when we struggle, and stands by our side. Family. Parents who want their children to be responsible must also show responsibility. Children learn more from the actions they observe than the instructions they hear. School. Students who consistently do homework, revise lessons, and practice skills succeed more than those who only talk about studying. Work. Employees earn respect by being dependable, meeting deadlines, and solving problems, not by talking about how hard they work. Love. Love is not measured by sweet words but by patience, respect, effort, and care. A loving partner acts with kindness every day. Each time we take action, we grow stronger. Taking action builds momentum. The more we do, the easier it becomes to continue. Action brings clarity. Sometimes people wait for motivation before starting, but motivation often comes after beginning, not before. A small action can lead to bigger steps. Even when we fail, action teaches us lessons. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. Action builds self-belief. When we act and see results, we begin to trust ourselves more. We become confident because we prove to ourselves that we can do it. Even though actions are stronger, words also have a role. Positive words can inspire action, encouraging others, motivating ourselves, and expressing gratitude are important. But our words must match our actions. Promises should be made carefully and kept faithfully. Words are seeds. Action is water. Without water, even the best seeds cannot grow. Integrity means our heart, words, and actions are aligned. It means doing the right thing even when it is difficult. When people see our actions match our words, they trust us. Trust is one of the most valuable things we can earn in life, and we earn it through consistent behavior. Actions speak louder than words is not just a proverb. It is a guiding principle for success, respect, and strong character. Life rewards those who act. Dreams become reality through practice. Trust grows through reliability. Love becomes strong through kindness. Strength develops through effort. Talking can be the beginning, but doing is what completes the journey. Instead of saying, "One day I will," say, "Today I begin." Do not wait for the perfect moment. Create it through action. Let your life become proof that hard work, consistency, honesty, and courage speak louder than any words. When your actions tell your story, you do not need to speak much. Your life becomes your message. So remember, speak less, do more, promise less, deliver more, dream big, and act every day. Actions always speak louder than words. Talking gives comfort. It feels good to say, "I will start tomorrow." It feels satisfying to imagine success and share our big plans with people. But talking without acting becomes a trap. It gives a false sense of accomplishment. On the other hand, doing often feels uncomfortable at first. It may require early mornings, late nights, and sacrifices. It may not look exciting. There may be no applause or recognition. But doing builds real strength. It trains us, shapes us, and strengthens our character. Talking is easy. Doing takes courage. And in the quiet moments, when nobody is watching, and we choose action over excuses, that is when true growth happens. Trust is not built by promises. It is built by behavior. When we consistently do what we say we will do, people believe in us. They know they can count on us. And trust is a treasure more valuable than money. A friend who always shows up is more meaningful than a friend who only apologizes. A leader who works alongside the team gains more respect than one who only gives instructions. A partner who demonstrates care daily builds a stronger relationship than someone who only speaks sweet words. Trust is not spoken. It is earned. Taking action requires courage. It means trying even when we are not sure we will succeed. It means pushing ourselves even when we feel afraid, shy, or unready. Many people wait for confidence before taking action. But action creates confidence. You do not become brave by talking about bravery. You become brave by doing brave things, even if they are small. No one starts perfect. Mistakes are part of growing. Words cannot teach as deeply as experience can. You can read about swimming, but until you enter the water, you do not truly learn. You can listen to advice about success, but until you begin working, you do not understand what success demands. Failure is not a sign to stop. It is proof that we are trying, and those who keep trying eventually achieve results that talkers never reach. Words can inspire, but actions transform. Words can promise, but actions deliver. Words can start a journey, but actions complete it. People may forget what you said, but they will never forget what you did for them or failed to do. To truly live meaningfully, we must act with integrity, consistency, and purpose. Do not just say you will change. Begin changing. Do not just talk about goals. Chase them. Do not only speak of kindness. Practice it. Do not only promise effort. Give effort. Let your life be the proof of your intentions. Let your footsteps be louder than your voice. Let your actions speak so clearly that words become almost unnecessary, because at the end of the day, anyone can talk. Leaders act. Dreamers imagine. Winners build. And history remembers only those who moved, not those who only spoke. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I truly appreciate your presence, your attention, and your willingness to learn and grow. Your support means a lot, and your journey matters. Listening to this message shows that you are someone who values self-improvement, discipline, and meaningful action, and that is something to be proud of. Remember, every small step you take and every positive action you choose brings you closer to your goals. I hope today's message inspired you, encouraged you, and reminded you of your inner strength. Keep believing in yourself, keep moving forward, and let your actions continue to speak with confidence and clarity. Thank you again for being here. I look forward to sharing more inspiring moments, stories, and lessons with you. Until next time, stay motivated, stay consistent, and keep taking action. You are capable of amazing things.